Good day, all. This is TurboDave here at Performance Corner. Here's something that we did with the GTR. I've never really done this before. I mean, I'd put tape to cover some stuff, but we started with the GTR. They showed us a way that I had never done before, so this is, I guess, fairly new to me. Putting the body tape down. So I have here just regular blue body tape, and we kind of overlapped it a little bit just to make it extra wide. And what we're doing is, when we would take the cars apart, because we would reuse some stuff like the bumpers and stuff like that, we'd have to take them off, but we don't want it to scratch anything. I mean, even if we're not reusing it, we don't want it to scratch anything. So what we would do is we would cover it in masking tape. Now, masking tape is great, but it's not that strong. So right after that, we would get duct tape, and duct tape is pretty strong. But what we would do is, whatever area we wanted to cover, we would cover it a little bit more with our masking tape, and then cover it over with our duct tape. Our duct tape, this is strong. If it hits something, or when you're pulling, if this is on the bumper, let's say, I mean the fender, and you're pulling the bumper off and it moves, because sometimes the carbon fiber is pretty stiff. So if it moves up and it hits the fender, it's not enough pressure to scratch it, I mean to dent it, but it's enough to scratch it. So with the duct tape being there, it will keep it from scratching. If it hits the duct tape by itself, I mean the masking tape by itself, it could still put a scratch in it by scratching through this, you know, and then into the bumper. But with this there, I've never had a duct tape rip open and go all the way through. Actually, I never had them really hit this. But also in the reassembly time, you want to be very careful, because the fenders were freshly painted and they were new, and you don't want them to get scratched. Also, the other thing is, you don't want to do this taping too fast, because a lot of times the paint is still curing when you're putting it together. So this is something that you don't want to leave on the new fenders. If it's been painted for a long time, like the factory car has, yeah, you can tape up the fenders like this and not worry about it. But if like the carbon fiber fenders, when they just came back from painting, even though they were like one color, had to get shipped back to Japan, you don't want to leave this on too long, because that paint's still trying to breathe and trying to cure. So you'd want to get this on there just before you're gonna put the bumper on, and then take it off right after, so it can finish breathing and curing. But this is this one safety factor that we did during this, and it's nice because it gives you that extra layer of protection. You know, it's very scratch resistant or tear resistant. This is TurboDave here at Performance Corner. I hope you like this. I hope it works out. And, you know, if you're doing some body work and you don't want to get scratched, or if you've scratched something before and you don't want to do it again, and you use this method, it seems to work very well for me. So I always use it. Thank you for watching. I'd like to hear any of your comments or suggestions below. And if you like us, please subscribe. And we'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Take care and be safe. Bye.